Hey guys, Mitch from Swap Time. This is a plug-and-play fuel system for the square bodies. So I want to go do an overview of the system and show what parts you can get included in the kit. So part of the kit, I buy a brand new cinder assembly. That way we make sure the cinder works. And I also flare these lines for push disconnect connections. So this is very easy to service. You just squeeze these tabs together, you can pull the lines off. So you can see smaller line is 5/16, larger line is 3/8. 3/8 is the feed to the pump, 5/16 is return. This is your factory vent. This will plug into your chassis harness. And what I'll probably end up making is an adapter here, so my Gen 5 harness will power this directly. So you can literally plug this into the harness and be done there. The fuel pump for now will be optional, what you want to use. I've used the AC Delco pump. It's about, I think, $60. It works very well for stock power. I'm going to put this system in my supercharged truck. I'm pulling this engine out. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm actually had the drivetrain sold. I got a 6.2 8-speed combo going into it, and the supercharger's going on it as well. So that should get me up to about 650, 700 horsepower. But my plan is to put this fuel system in it. The Aeromotive pump you can get is rated for 700 horsepower with forced induction, so it's rated for even more power for natural aspirated. So I want to test the limits of a non-variable system in it, and that way I can, fill my vehicle up from this side, from the bed, not have to open up the tailgate, because I've hauled engines and stuff and have to put gas in it, and then I can't put gas in it because there's an engine in the way on the bed, because I have a rear tank. So I just want to do a completely OEM style system for it. I know a lot of guys are interested in that. The lines are a nylon based, and then I coat them with a fireproof loom. This stuff's pretty pricey, but it's rated up to the 1600 degrees. Basically, this will not melt or chafe very easily. I do that for safety, and it looks really good too. And basically, this would go in your fuel tank, of course. This mounts under your bottom of your cab right here. You got some hard line, and this runs to your engine, and there's a 90 degree on it, and that's it. Very simple system, pretty reliable, so I don't see any issues with it. These filters are decent for stock horsepower levels. These are a Corvette filter regulator setup, but when you make a lot of power, I heard these aren't the best. So in my setup, I'm going to use a Holley's setup. I'll show that when I get it. And pricing, I don't really have prices yet. Just message me if you guys are interested in it, and then I can put pumps on there for you, or you can put the pumps on yourself. Basically, all you do is the pumps just fit right in this. They set here, and it comes with a rubber piece to adapt the pump to here. You attach that with clamps. Usually you do have to splice a couple wires here. Depends on what pump you get. This usually won't plug into the AC Delco pump or the Aeromotive. So I just cut the wire and crimp the proper end to it. And that's it. The 87 fuel tank, these square bodies, they have a baffle on it, so I recommend getting an 87 fuel tank. They are about, I think, $80 off Amazon, so that's pretty affordable. But yeah, here's the fuel system, and I'm trying to come out with some parts for square bodies, since that's what I love. This is a prototype mount. It's pretty cool because you can adjust it forward and back a couple inches, and you can also adjust it up and down with shims. Or I should say you can adjust it up with shims. You can't really adjust it down too much. But I have 3 shims in it that gave me about an inch. And I had to do that for this water pump to clear the frame rail. This is a LT1 water pump. So we're going to do that. And also, here's kind of the focus. I have a cable system with a shifter cable. So we'll come out with a bracket that bolts into the factory spots, or you might have to drill one hole. And it's very smooth actuation. It's actually 2 brackets. One holds it to the transmission, and one holds it up here. But it's worked very well for me, and I like it because you can tuck it out of the way. You just move it. You know, it's a cable, so you just keep it out of the way of the exhaust. So those are the 2 main things I'm looking at doing: is motor mount setups, and that shifter cable mount. Really, there's no point in me selling this shifter cable. It's out of an OEM vehicle. I would just sell the metal brackets to make it work. And yeah, those are the next things I'm coming out with besides the fuel system. Alright, well, thanks for watching.